This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Mr. Fowler.
How are you, mate?
I'm all right. More to the point, Anthony Fowler. How are you?
I'm all good, lad. I'm trying to relax, mate, after a long year. So, lucky I like you, son. So I'm on this. I'm giving you a bit of time. Special treatment.
I was just saying off camera, that's a nice royal blue shirt you've got on there, Anthony.
I know, my red one's in the wash.
Right, mate. We'll get straight down to it. First of all, how are you? It's a couple of weeks on from the fight against Liam Smith.
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm just trying to relax, mate. I've had a hard year in a lot of ways. Not just boxing, it's been a really hard year mentally as well. So I needed a break, mate, and I'm making sure that I enjoy myself. I put about 2 stone on, I think, so I definitely enjoy myself.
Was it on Instagram you said that you've had some pizza and all that, and you haven't even got an ounce of fat still?
Mate, I'm a greedy fucker when I start, mate. I can't stop. I'm one of them people when I start like eating shit, I can't stop. And I got weighed and I was like, it was 178 or something, and like I was still ripped to the bone. And I thought, fucking hell, I'll like get down to 154, mate. You know what I mean? Just took everything out of myself.
I might as well ask it early while we're talking about it. Any thoughts of moving up? I know it was half said in jest, but
yeah, you know what? Like, I told the Shane man moving up the start of the year because I was quite heavy and it went coming off me a little bit, and he was like, we'll talk about it. And then that week I lost like 4 or 5 pounds that week, so I thought, you know what, it's coming down. I stay at 154, and it's, as a fighter, it's hard to move up when you climb the rankings in one division. Like I was top 10 in the world at 154, so you don't really want to move up because you lose all your ranking points and stuff. But I was making like the 156s all right for them fights, and for this fight, my weight targets were all getting met. It was all coming down really, really good, and then the night before the weigh-in, you always drop a bit of weight, and for some reason, mate, it just wouldn't come off me. Like it took me like, it takes me an hour. I was in like 2.5 hours in like a hot room, like I had the weight down, mate, like skipping, shadow boxing, doing like a little circuits and that, and it just wouldn't come off me. And like eventually, I got it off me, but I think it took away a lot of my energy, and I couldn't really eat then until the weigh-in the next day. I know I have like a little bit of breakfast and stuff, and like I couldn't eat none, and just felt like I was even my face, like when I watched the weigh-in back, I thought, fucking hell, look like a smacker there. Do you know what I mean? I look like Chief McDonald when he was in Japan with me. I remember he killed the weight in Japan, and I look like that, dead drawn. But obviously, I didn't want to like tell myself I look bad. So you'd be right tomorrow. And I did put a lot of weight back on. I put about 17 pounds on, but I don't think I've recovered in time for the fight. Like I don't think all that starvation and making weight and that, I don't think I've recovered, because after like six rounds or something, I felt like I was really, really drained and tired, which Shane and tired in the gym. I'm really, really fit. I do 12 rounds well. Obviously the gym's different to fighting, as we all know, but I've got a really good engine. Like I do 12, 15 rounds in the gym, and I get better as it goes on. Where in this fight I started off well, and then I faded. My energy levels went down rapidly, which I think it's down to the weight. Do you know what I mean? I think like, look at me on the scales, it took a lot out of me making that weight.
Can we talk about the fight, Anthem? Just what you've said there about the weight.
Yeah, of course, mate. Like, look, no excuses, mate. I lost to the better man today. I'm not blaming the scales by any means, but I just think I went at my best because of that making that weight. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I won't box that weight ever again. No, like I said to Shane and the Chinese after the fight, like, look, mate, like we were really confident going into the fight because the way I was performing in the gym, I was performing great. And Shane was saying to me, your engine's unbelievable. And in that fight, I looked like I was tired for a few rounds, which is not like me at all. But taking all the goodness out of your body and all your fluids out, and it's hard to get it all back into you in one day. It's hard work.
Yeah. Before the fight, and the fight week itself, you were quite calm, weren't you? It was a very different fight week to what we've been used to with you in a big fight.
Yeah, just like I said to you, everything was going great. My camp went great. My weight was coming down. All my targets, I was meeting all my targets that I was meant to be meeting. So I have a nutritionist giving me targets every day, and I was meeting my targets every single day. And then when I was doing my weight loss the night before the weigh-in, it just wouldn't come off me. It was weird. I don't know if I was put muscle on. I didn't drink enough water. I don't really know what it was, or I just outgrew the weight, and I just couldn't get down. So it is what it is, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like I learned a lot from the fight. I was fighting a world-class fighter. and I'm sure that experience will hold me in good stead in the future. Like I felt very calm all through it. The whole thing, it was all going to plan until like round from 5 or 6. It was all going well.
Before the knockdown, how did you think it was going on? Because again, a lot of the press had you ahead going into that 5th round.
Yeah, no, I felt in complete control after the first 3. After round 3, I thought, this is my fight. This, like I cut him in the first round with the right hand. Round 3, I had him hurt, and I thought, yeah, this. I thought every time I'm hitting him, he's feeling it. My jab's landing nice, and I thought I was in complete control. But like he got better as I got worse. So that's where a lot. I think round 5. I'm not sure if round 4 or 5 he cut me. I think we clashed heads. I think it was, and then my eye was completely covered in blood. And it was a bad cut. I did panic a bit because he was putting the pressure on, and I couldn't see at all. It was like complete blood in my eye. I couldn't see a thing, and like when you've got a fighter coming at you throwing punches, and you can't really see them. And I should have been a bit more calm, but it's hard. Like, I'm only a human being. I have panicked for shit. I can't see you.
Yeah.
And I think it was round 5. He hit me with a fucking unbelievable shot. Like, probably never been hit as hard in my life. Like, he hit me. I think the floor woke me up. I think. I remember feeling a bang. I thought, shit, I'm on the floor here. I better get up.
You did well to get up, and was there any danger that you weren't getting up? Because as soon as you hit the canvas, an awful lot of people thought that's the fight over because it was a hell of a shot.
No. It did. Listen, I did panic. I did think, fucking hell, it's hit me with there, but I was never going to stay down, mate. It's none of my nature. Like, if I can get up, I get up, and I jumped up, and I went like completely dazed, but he come at me throwing shots, and I probably should have like tried to be a bit more defensive, but my natural instinct was to throw shots back, and I could hear me Shane's assistant Pritchard shouting, "Don't punch with him," but me being me, I was still fucking winging shots back. Do you know what I mean? I can't help myself.
You did. I have to ask you the obvious question when you were down. Did you hear Paul Smith shouting at you, or have you seen it back?
I've watched it back, and I didn't. I'm not sure what he was shouting, but I didn't hear fuck all, mate. It was like it was myself saying, I said, you know what's funny? They laugh at this. For some mad reason, I thought about my girlfriend. When I was leaving for the venue, she's like, "Oh, please don't get hurt," and all that. She's actually quite scared, my girlfriend. So it was like anxiety and stuff. And when I hit the floor, I thought, "Oh, my poor bird will be fucking gutted here watching me get it off," which is a mad thought to have, innit? Anyone else would be thinking, "Fucking get the fuck up." I was thinking about my poor bird rather than myself.
My word. And then you came back the next couple of rounds, and you were making a fight of it after being dropped so heavily, 6th and 7th. You were making a proper fight of it until it was.
Yeah, I felt good. I felt good. Yeah, I felt like I was landing my jab. The pace was like my pace. I was comfortable with the pace. It was going well, but like I said, it just my energy levels weren't really there. Like I don't know what I can't even put down to the weight. I don't really know what I mean. Like Liam landed 1 or 2 body shots, not much. But I just felt like I was a bit drained in there. I don't know, like as it went on. I genuinely haven't watched it back yet. I've watched it a little bit on my phone the day after the fight, but I just thought, you know what, let's just get away, get some sun on my face, have a holiday, and then I go home, watch it, and then I start like training. I'm not going to train properly this year, I'm going to start training full on in January. I will train like weights and running and stuff, but I need a little break and a little bit of time with my son just to like relax.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Were you happy with the stoppage, and because it was the towel that came in, wasn't it? Eventually.
No, I didn't want to stop the fight at that point. I was, believe it or not, my head was still clear. I wasn't like buzzed or nothing. Like again, I hit the floor and thought, what the fuck am I doing on the floor? Like it's a mad feeling on the floor. Do you know what I mean? I was like, how we ended up here? It's like you can't really feel nothing. It might sound mad, but when you're getting punched, you don't really feel nothing. You just like feel a bang, and then I was on the floor, but I got up again and I wanted to carry on, but the ref stopped the fight. I'm not sure if Shane was waving the towel. I think you told me he was. I didn't know he was or not. But I understood why, because the fight was going away from me. I've been down heavy twice. But I don't think he should have stopped the fight. Like, we are fighters. While I can stand up, I should still be able to fight. Do you know what I mean? But I respected the ref's decision, my coach's decision. That's their job as well. So I respect them all.
Good man. And one of the things that shone through after the fight was the respect that both you and Liam showed each other. It was never really a grudge match, was it?
No, you know what it is about boxers, right? It's the same old story. Fucking before the fight, they're all slanging shit off, chatting shit. And after the fight, they're best mates. I just thought, it's pointless. Like I don't dislike Liam. Like we're never gonna be friends, me and Liam, but there's no disrespect there. There's no dislike. He was trying to say a few things to like make it a bit personal, but he said to me after the fight, I said to him, why lad, be personal? He said to me, I need to get up for the fight, and I went, fair enough. You know what I mean? If that's what you need to do, you know what works for you. But me personally, it's a job. I love boxing. I'm really passionate about it, but I don't dislike my opponents. I don't know them. Do you know what I mean? Well, I don't know Liam Smith to dislike him.
Yeah.
I walk past him, say hello. That's as far as it goes before the fight. So there's no point getting all personal. Like how many times have you seen boxers before the fight talking to personal after the fight, the best mates? So it's just pointless all that shit. I just want to do my best that I can, and I done my best, and that's what I said after the fight. Like I hold my hands up, I tried my best. It wasn't good enough. It is what it is.
Absolutely. So what's next for you, Ant? You're on about moving up. What does the ambition still burn bright? Because you said you learned a lot from that fight. So is that something you're going to have moving forward?
Yeah, I do meet him. I can't help me that I love boxing. Like I love boxing. Like, I'm sure my girlfriend probably want me to retire. And fucking, I've been quite lucky in my life, to be honest. I've earned good money in my life. Like I've bought a lot of properties and stuff. So I'm quite comfortable in terms of like money and stuff. But I do love boxing. It gives me like a purpose in life. I'm not necessarily motivated by money. I succeed and achieve what I can. And I generally think at 160. I'll be better than I will be at 154. Like I've had like, a lot of time to think over here because I've been on my own and like no distractions. And like I thought as an amateur, when I was 69 kilo, which is like middle, I was still winning fights, but I was always quite drained. Then when I went to middleweight 75, I was knocking kids out. I got to number 3 in the world. I got a world bronze. I got a Commonwealth gold. I never really won nothing at 69 kilo because I was a little bit drained the weight. And now I'm 30. I was boxing 69 kilo when I was like 17. Yeah. So like when I look back, I think, why did I go down to 154? Maybe I should have started at 160 because all my best performances have been at middleweight in my career. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I thought because I've got a day before weighing, I can get it all back in me. But that fight showed me I can't. It isn't a 6-rounder or a 8-rounder. It's a 12-round fight. And Liam was a solid 154. He's there for 12 rounds. I couldn't maintain the pace of 12 rounds, and I genuinely believe it's because of the weight. I think it was. So I think I need to move up, mate, definitely, and I think I'll be a better fighter for it.
You're still only 30, and you're not an old man.
Yeah, no, I'm really fit and strong, like I said. But this camp, that camp for that fight, I boxed unbelievable. I sparred great. I sparred light heavyweights, lighter kids, faster kids, and I performed great. That's how you so confident. Shane's no mug, mate. He knows how good Liam is, and he was confident I was going to win because of how I was performing in the gym. But I'm in the gym sparring. I'm weighing like 168, 167. I'm not weighing 154, and I think getting down to that weight took a lot out of me.
Yeah. 2 more quickly, and on the fight. Eddie said it was a crossroads fight, but that the loser can come out of it still with a lot to gain. That's definitely the case with you, isn't it? I think your stock's risen on the back of this performance.
Yeah, you know, I've had a great reaction to the fight. Everyone's given me a lot of respect and credit for stepping up for one. I did skip the levels, like I said to you. I haven't won a bit of title yet. Liam's won a world title, so I did jump in the deep end, but I knew what I was capable of, and I showed that I've got the heart, the power, I've got a lot of things going for me. But in that fight, I didn't have the experience, maybe the ring IQ. I never had the stamina, so I've still got things to work on. But I am still new to the game. I've been pro 4 years. Liam's been pro 13 years. He's learned the game the hard way. That's why I said I respect him so much. He's been a pro 13 years, so you got to respect that. It's an hard old game. But yeah, I've got a lot to gain. Like Eddie said to me in the changes, there's a European title fight for you there. But I said, mate, I can't make that weight again. I said, look, I might be the European champion at that weight, but I don't feel like I feel like a bit like tired in there, and like I could be winning 6-7 rounds in it, and then again making that weight just takes all my energy out of me, and I get beat again. So I'd rather box at 160 with no excuses at my best, and then see how far I can get.
Good man. And last question, and just a word for the crowd, because we were at ringside. That's one of the best atmospheres that we've been to.
Yeah, I was boss, man. No, I'm just a bit of a madman, me. I'm just like, I'm not really phased by nothing, you know, like, I might sound mad, but like, I'm not really phased at all. Like, when I was actually singing Liam Smith's song in my head before the fight. I like Liam Smith's song.
Yeah.
So I was singing in my own head before the fight, thinking, good tune this. I'm just a bit mad in that sense, like, not really phases me in terms of, like, atmospheres and crowd and stuff. I look at it as a fight, like, being within the gym sparring, like, all I was thinking was, I want to win this fight here. I want to stick to my tactics. I'm trying to stay focused, but I don't get intimidated or I don't really feel pressure. Like, I even seen Liam before the fight snarling me in the ring. I'm thinking, lad, we're going to fight now. Leave all the snarling. It means nothing. Do you know what I mean? We're going to fight now. It's pointless. But yeah, like I said, the better man won the day, and I'll let the fight another day, as they say.
Good lad. More important than the boxing hand, have you enjoyed the last couple of weeks with the missus and the burn?
Yeah. You know
that's
what,
all
mate,
that matters, isn't it?
I felt really bad at me son, mate, because I generally haven't seen him much at all since he was born. Like, I've been literally up and down the country training, sparring, getting on weekends, seeing him when I can. So I felt really bad, and like, I think I sort of bonded a lot more with him this holiday. Spent most of the time them fucking horrible knife feeds that we all hate, doing that shit. Apart from that, he's all right.
Good lad. And on the back of this, we're going to do a giveaway, a Supreme CBD.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Give us some lucky winner.
We will do it. Have you got a question?
Me? No questions, mate. It's your job, innit?
We'll just do a retweet one then, eh?
Oh, a question for the competition.
Yeah.
You think of something, lad? You think of something better than me?
All right. Who's the best football team on Merseyside? We'll go with that one.
Oh, fucking hell, lad. There'll be a lot of right answers on that. It's an easy question.
And it's an absolute joy to catch up with you, mate.
Good speaking to me. I've enjoyed it, mate. Good speaking to you.